next to the likes of those guys in anything. Because anytime you can be next to the likes of those guys, I just don't understand why you wouldn't want that. It's so to play defense backwards.
Up to the 27-yard line.
To shoot left-handed threes.
This defense, Charles, really played well
I thought
in
that
win
was
a week
a
ago.
little
And no matter what's done
outlandish. I thought it was a little crazy. And like I said, a little disheartening just because of who he is, who we all think he is going to be to this league. And a part of being the face of the NBA, not seeing so many people talk about being the face of the NBA. A part of being the face of the NBA is also being a steward of the game. A steward of the NBA. When you look at LeBron James and how long he's been the face of the NBA, you look at Steph Curry being one of the faces of the NBA.
Flushed out right.
They're stewards of the game.
Just gets rid of it.
Of all things NBA.
Move there, look like nobody open.
As the face of the NBA, you're kind of in direct partnership with the NBA to continue
just
to move this
outside
thing
the top
forward.
10 in the league
And
against
so,
the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
and maybe Anthony Edwards doesn't want to be the face of the NBA because everybody don't want that. And I get it. Like, there's different things that comes with being face of the NBA that not everybody wants.
Second and 10.
And he's entitled to want that, but if Anthony Edwards
from the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up
somebody
third
needs
down.
to be teaching.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best
he is
in
who
the
I
league.
think he is.
They'll come at you from all
Which I think
angles,
he is
and they
exactly
did a nice
who
job
I
there
think
stopping
he
him
is.
for a loss.
And so,
Third down and
someone need to
13.
tell him it's about more than just being good at basketball.
Throwing
Like,
his
you
Jackson.
actually have to be a great
They'll
partner
roll him out right.
to be
And he'll just toss it away.
face of the NBA.
So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
And that's just kind of what it boils down to. When you're the face of a franchise, you have to do more that don't.
Fourth down,
And
so they
you
send out
have to do
Trenton
more
Gill.
than those that aren't the face of the NBA.
And now a high kick
face of the
trying to pin him
franchise.
back.
Steph Curry's media day is a little bit longer than ours.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
Everything goes for being the face of the NBA. If you ask Adam Silver how great of a partner LeBron James has been, I'm not sure he'd be able to come up with the words to explain to you how great of a partner he's been. If you ask Adam Silver how great of a partner Steph Curry has been, I'm not sure he can come up with the words
They've
to
got
let
good
you
starting
know
field position
how
as they
great of
come
a
up here
person, how
first and
great of
10
a partner
at their 36-yard
Steph Curry
line.
has been as far as the NBA goes. So I'm going to need these young guys to take some notes
They'll
on
start
what it means to be the face of the NBA, because it's not just being good at basketball. There's not a lot of people that are good at basketball who come to the NBA. They were great.
This size, he's a tough
Come to the
man to
NBA,
bring down, but
and
they do
has
a nice
not
job
been
there stopping his
the face
progress
of the
and not
NBA.
allowing him to get back to the
So
line of
understand
scrimmage.
what you're speaking on, understand what you're asking for, understand what's being asked of you if you want to drop your name in that bucket. And by the way, no one's going to
3-yard
decide
loss
that.
to
It
start
just
the
got to
drive. They'll
naturally
look to
happen.
make that up and then
No one
some
really
on second and
decided
13.
that LeBron James was going to be the face of the NBA, although he was the chosen one. And although he had all the hype that he had,
And that one
LeBron James became the face of the NBA way faster than anyone
this
thought he would.
defense, they know that they have to be at their very
Probably
best.
thought Kobe was going to be the face of the NBA when LeBron James all of a sudden became the face of the NBA.
Multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put
Because it
upon
just
themselves
happens.
is we want to be the
Adam
guys to
Silver
end that
doesn't come and say,
streak. And what's
okay,
working in
now
their
the
favor,
face is
the
boom.
winning streak on
It
the other
just don't
side.
happen that way.
Sometimes
It
that
just
carries a
naturally
burden with it
happens.
because they feel like
And
they
it
can
naturally
as
happens.
well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26
In
yards.
large part because those guys
Hear
are
the phrase
stewards.
sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into
So,
that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who
young guys
knows
take
to look his
notes.
way when they need a
As
big
far as the
pickup.
All-Star game
And on this
goes,
play, he finds him for the first down.
one thing the NBA should understand is how,
First down, here's
like,
Burrow.
for
Now
instance,
they
we
set
have
up the
games
screen,
that
that's complete.
As soon as I finish this, I'm going to start going to do game
defense.
core activation.
This year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. If they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
It's 10:23.
Again, it's Burrow.
We play a 7. Where are you going with this?
It's complete.
It's called
It's
game
out of
day.
bounds inside the 30.
Is everything
9
you
yards
do
to
that
pick
day
up there, and it's a first down.
is to
Forget
prepare.
about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything
So it's
up.
called
They
game
feel like
day.
they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking.
The All-Star
right
game,
now.
you do a million other things before the game, including on the court warming up for 50 minutes, 60 minutes.
And they're running here. Stopped at the 20.
And then you're asking the highest level of
That's a
athletes,
strong pickup right there on first
which
down.
means they
And as this
understand
drive
their
goes on,
bodies at
we're
the
seeing an
highest
offensive
level.
line and running game imposing
to
its
then
will.
go exert an extreme amount of energy.
Here's a
And
second
it's
and
easy to
5.
say, the guys before you did it. Number one, guys weren't training the way we train. All the core activations and different things weren't a thing because of all of those things is elevated. As time has grown, we've
That's what you're
learned
going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That
there
time you
wasn't
got
so
in
many
close,
media
got in tight,
obligations
and
because
knocked the
media
ball
wasn't
away.
as big as it is now. There wasn't as many partnerships, sponsorship obligations. You know why? Because the NBA wasn't as big, so there wasn't as many partners. There weren't as many sponsors. So it's very easy to say, Kobe took the game seriously. Kobe did it right away. We all want to see guys take the game serious. But it's easy to say, Mike, MJ took the game serious. There was 4 sponsors. There's 40.
Fantastic play, not only to pick that up,
There's 40 now.
run a long way, Charles.
Maybe more.
To hit pay dirt.
Just throwing a random number
And
up
they
there.
got the first lead.
And that certainly
So if you
changes
want
the
the game
early
to be
tone
a
of this
game,
game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
They should be covering that Physio's travel, Physio's hotel room, that Physio being
So
at
they
the
throw
room.
the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Oh man, raise it up to $1 million. That's when you're going to get guys hurt. Because if it's the same obligations that it's been, all the things that you have to do to where you can't focus on getting your body ready for a game, and then you're going to say, hey,
The offense now at the
here's a
line,
bright,
ready for their
shiny
next
object
drive.
that is $1 million.
And Charles, if the season ended today,
Everybody now
it's
go play hard and go
we
get the
still
$1
have
million.
December
That's when you're going to get guys getting hurt. Why? Because they are exerting energy to get $1 million and not properly prepared to exert that energy.
That guarantees you at least one
Bodies aren't
game in the
prepared to
playoffs,
go
and
that
that's what
hard.
you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for
So then
error in this
you
team,
start
right?
talking about
Because
injuries. That's when guys are going to get hurt. So if we want this to be a real game, let's make this a real game day.
So they've got to make sure they
Let's
continue
allow
to
these
keep
guys to
momentum.
prepare
Absolutely, there's some sharks
for a proper
smelling
game
in the
day.
water behind them. And he'll take this ahead
If that's
for
what we're
about
asking.
4. Second down coming up.
If that's what we're asking. You can't say, hey, man, you get no time to go through your game routine, but then we need you to go play like you're playing the game. That never works. Anybody who knows anything about preparing for an NBA game knows what goes into preparing for the game, and an all-star does not allow you to do
Extra point
that.
away from evening this one up. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7.
Say we're sick of the All-Star game being bad. But if we want the game to be what's most important, then those are a couple of the changes that we need to make. Yes, it'll be great to up the money. You got all these sponsors coming in saying, hey, they want to be a part of All-Star Weekend. You look at All-Star Weekend instead. That's not an Indiana crowd. That's a crowd full of corporate sponsorships. Which takes me to another point. Having these All-Star Weekend used to be a draw. All-Star Weekend used to be a big thing. Not quite the Super Bowl. Nothing is the Super Bowl. But All-Star Weekend was a thing. It was a thing culturally. It was a thing for the NBA. Like NBA fans, it was a big thing. It's all just corporate stuff now. And so I said all of that to say, we give these teams home court, per se. Just think of where the All-Star games has been the last 3 years. Those aren't fun places to go. But again, you're asking guys
that nice long win streak, and remember, next weekend
to give up the break to be in these cities. The least we can do is put it in great cities. Or Miami, where guys want to go. Los Angeles, where guys want to go. San Francisco, everybody doesn't want to quite come to San Francisco. San Francisco is a great city. I don't think anybody's looking at going to San Francisco like they're looking at going to Utah or to Cleveland or Indianapolis.
In the first quarter.
So, Phoenix, like, put it back in places where people want to go. Vegas. We just saw the best Super Bowl I've ever seen. Vegas. Or, you know what you can say? If Indiana's supposed to host this year, it's going to be in the Bahamas.
Well, after the touchdown,
guys want to go to the Bahamas.
To kick it away.
Guys will take their families there and make a whole week out of it. Great. Guess what? You'll also get other NBA players that's not all-stars there. Or say Salt Lake City's supposed to host. And it's in Hawaii. Salt Lake City's Utah. Utah Jazz is still a host.
This drive here,
but it's in Hawaii. It says Waikiki. Local sponsorship dollars you give back to the city.
They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just
guys want to go, make a whole week vacation out of it. Their families.
They both game plan for this drive.
So just our place to go.
Outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The game's starting at 8:45. So late. Only thing guys can think of is I need to get out of here, get to my plane so I can get the combo. Start the game at 5. I don't know. These are just a couple suggestions and things that I saw with my own eyes.
Ready for the second quarter, and it's
shout out to the Turner family, by the way.
As they are looking at a second down and 6 coming up.
Reviews on Taylor Rooks, Charles Barkley, Jamal Crawford, myself. Shout out to the team. Great work at All-Star. It's a beautiful thing. Had so much fun. Absolutely incredible. Taylor, I think it's great. You all have heard me talk about that before. Charles Barkley is the easiest person in the world.
He'll take this all the way down to the 35. 61 yards rushing for him. He has been tough to stop here in his first half.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just
thank you to the Turner family. That was great. I'm sorry. I keep saying Turner. TNT Sports fan. That was great. Thank you. Also, thank you to all of y'all who tuned in. But back to this All-Star game.
He creates space in the run game.
Make it a real game. Yes, raise the money. Because if we're making this all about corporate sponsors, then they need to put more money in to those players.
Right back to him on first
or the team that wins.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this
but allow guys to have a proper game day. If you want that type,
we knew both of these things couldn't run support.
If you want that type of effort, make it a real game. We've all had a frustrating experience buying tickets. Even me. You all know I love to go to concerts, shows, and it can be hard to find last-minute tickets. You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all the sports, music, comedy, and theater shows near you. Go to the Game Time app right now, and it's really easy to find tickets at different price points. I know it isn't cheap to see the Dubs playing more, but we got some fun matchups coming up versus the Lakers, the Mavericks, and more. Game Time is the only ticketing app that gives you complete peace of mind with your purchase. They have all-in pricing, so you know exactly how much you're going to pay. Plus, the Game Time guarantee means
bounds
you'll always
inside
get
the
the best reps.
15-yard line.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets for Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use the code word GREEN for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Create an account and use the code word GREEN, GREEN, for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. In other words, the Bulls beat the Lakers last night, 128-110.
And the Pioneers are
Steph 32 and 8, 6 for 13 for 3. Wiggs 20 points, continuing to play at a high level. Trace 17 points and 5 rebounds in 15 minutes on the bench. Klay Thompson's name will not show up here, but the impact Klay Thompson had on the game was absolutely incredible. Weak side tags, the drop-offs he's giving Trace for layups. Klay had 5 assists. I think 4 of them was for dunks and layups for Trace, maybe all 5 of them. Had a great floor game, missed great shots, had great looks.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now they'll change things up.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
95 yards rushing for him now. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
They go play action now. Jackson, and he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action with Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Now here's Trenton Gill now.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
11.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Second and 9 now from the 21.
And Chase will go in motion left.
11 empty.
Burrow looking to pass. In trouble, and he's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 23. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
Are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
But so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Now here's Trenton Gill on to punt.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
I'm one, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
11 empty.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
11.
Now it's Burrow.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just want to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter.
With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 1, ready?
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff looking right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
need 2. Here's third down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
They end up getting stumped twice after that 9-yard gain back on first down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
11.
Here's a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now it's Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And touchdown. A big play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Tigers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Burrow will throw. And my goodness, another interception. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Report! 13. Middle.
On second down, Jackson. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Tigers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
12.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football?
Here we go.
I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Right back to him on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Play action. It's Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. His throw incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here we go.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long.
11, Thomas. 11. Stop.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches,
now Burrow loses the football.
And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
and for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is now 24.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. 158 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On one, ready?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now They go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Yo. You change it.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
And they'll send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
35-yard line.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. Now this was